Toothpaste. I assume you know you can use it to clean your teeth. But did you know you can also use it to buff out scratches on the face of your watch, to buff out scratches on your phone screen, to clean diamonds, relieve bug bites, sores, and blisters, soothe a miter burn, stop poison ivy in its tracks, rescue a scratch DVD, revive white shoes, clean the rubber soles on your shoes, kill bad odors, clean a sink, clean your fridge, whiten a keyboard, eliminate fog on your goggles, brighten your car's headlights, fix nail holes. Seriously, what's in this miracle potion and how come doctors aren't prescribing it to cancer patients? In today's video, gents, grooming hacks that are complete bull. Here's the deal. I tested most of those toothpaste hacks and I can't say they honestly made much of a difference. Seriously, using toothpaste on a rubber sole and scrubbing it with a toothbrush, yeah, that can remove stains, but so can simply putting water and scrubbing it with a toothbrush. And that makes sense because water is one of the biggest ingredients in toothpaste. Now, two other ingredients that we find in toothpaste are going to be sodium lauryl sulfate and calcium carbonate. There are mild cleaning agents in toothpaste, which makes sense because you're using it to clean your teeth. But if I needed a cleaning agent, why wouldn't I use a cleaning agent? Why would I use toothpaste to clean my fridge? So my real issue with all these toothpaste hacks is they really overpromise. If my kid's running the poison ivy, I'm going to use hydrocortisone cream or I'm going to get a poison ivy scrub. The next grooming myth I want to debunk: all high-end expensive skincare products are a sham. Now, of course, there are some products out there that are way overpriced. You see, what a lot of people don't understand is that lower-end grooming products in general have a higher percentage of water. Higher-end face tonics, skin balms, anti-aging creams, these are going to have a higher percentage of the effective ingredients. So when it comes to grooming products, what you want to find is a great ingredient deck at a fair price, right? Well, gents, that's why I recommend Tiege Hanley, the sponsor of today's video, and for years. Since their inception, I've been talking about this company because I believe in what they do. It's all about giving you the best ingredients at a fair price. In addition to the great ingredients, they wanted to make it simple for guys. They understood that if you don't use this, what use is it? So they've given you an easy morning routine, an easy evening routine, and you choose the system that works for you. With Skincare Level 1, you get the wash, scrub, AM, and PM. With Skincare Level 2, you get everything in Level 1 plus the eye cream. And with Skincare Level 3, you get everything in Level 2 plus the Super Serum Anti-Aging Cream. They've also got acne systems that come with a wash, come with a scrub, an AM cream, and depending on the system you choose, either 1 or 2 acne creams. Tiege Hanley is an amazing skincare system. We're talking great products at a fair price delivered right to your door. My son uses the acne system. I use the Skincare Level 3. It's a great company. I'm proud to support them. I'm putting the link right down in the description. Use that link. It's got the best deal you're going to find. Go check out Tiege Hanley. The next grooming myth to throw out the window: scrubbing your face multiple times a day will prevent acne. Now understand, I'm not saying that you shouldn't wash your face. What I am saying is the causes of acne are a lot more complicated than just plugged pores and a dirty face. So first up, let's talk about how you should wash your face. What's better, a washcloth or a loofah? Well, it's actually a trick question because the right answer is neither. You see, loofah and washcloths have two issues. First up, unless you're using a fresh one every single time, it's a breeding ground for bacteria. The other issue is it almost encourages over scrubbing, and this can hurt the face. When washing your face, simply use your hands and a proper face wash. You don't want to use a bar soap. It's going to be too harsh, and you just use this on your ass. And what about exfoliating scrubs? Again, you want to use your hand, and some people can get away with using them every day. Me personally, I go every other day. So what causes acne? Well, the big three are going to be hereditary. Do you get this from your parents? Next up, we're going to have hormones. What age are you? What's going on with your body? And third, diet. First up, you got to understand what you're seeing. So you're going to commonly see whiteheads and blackheads. These are normal, especially when you're going through puberty, and even into adulthood, you're going to occasionally see whiteheads and blackheads. Next up, we've got papules. These are small, red, tender bumps. They're pretty normal when you're going through puberty and if you're eating something that maybe you have a reaction to. But if they continue into adulthood, you may want to go see a dermatologist. The next grooming hack that's complete BS: using baby powder in your hair if it's dirty. So the idea here is if you've got dirty, oily hair, put in a little bit of baby powder and it's going to look better. My question for guys doing this: why don't you just take a minute and wash your hair? So when you take a step back and look at this hack, you understand it stems from the idea of dry shampoo. You see, dry shampoo was created for women with long hair. If you've ever dated a girl with long hair, a sister with long hair, you know that it takes them forever to wash the hair, to condition the hair, to dry the hair. So that being the case, a lot of women only wash their hair once or twice a week. Now, if their hair is dirty, they don't have an hour to wash their hair, they got to get out the door. That's when dry shampoo actually works and should be used. But for a guy with short hair who can wash his hair in a minute, this hack makes absolutely no sense. The next grooming hack is complete BS, using a lot of shaving cream on your face, leaving it for 5 to 10 minutes. That's going to give you a better shave. So first up, there's no need to overdo it. A little bit of shaving cream will go a long way. And to be honest, you're going to get a much better shave if you avoid anything that comes out of a spray can, because most likely it's using propane. So where this hack falls down, well, it's better to use just a little bit of a high quality shaving cream than a whole lot of an inferior shaving cream. And no need to leave the shaving cream on your face for 5 to 10 minutes. It's going to dry out. 1 minute is perfectly fine to soften the hair. Now, another reason this myth is a false narrative is it's putting the blame of razor burn on only the shaving cream and not talking about the razor and the aftershave care. To truly avoid razor burn, you need to have a shaving routine. This is a system that you follow and that you develop for yourself to get the perfect shave for you. Because other myths you're going to hear are that safety razors are always better than cartridge razors, or that a K-bar is just as effective as a straight razor. Now, I know that you've got your favorites, but the reality is every man has to find the system, the set of razors, the aftershave that works for him. The next grooming myth we're going to throw out the window: you should only use grooming products made for men. And yes, I know men and women are different. Some deodorants are pH balanced for a woman. The reality is all grooming products are pretty much interchangeable. They may change the fragrance so it's more masculine or more feminine. But guys, if you find something and it's made for women and you like that deodorant, you like that particular shaving cream, then use it. All the more power to you. So what video to watch next? How about the perfect morning routine? Okay, so it's not perfect, but it is my morning routine, and I think it's pretty darn good. So go check it out, guys. I will link to this video down in the description.